In today's video, I'm going to show you the ultimate productivity showdown, planning and planners versus productivity tips and tricks. Perspective plans with new videos and podcasts weekly. Join our Patreon at patreon.com/perspective plans for exclusive videos and more. Visit perspectiveplans.com for all of your planner and stationery needs. Only at Perspective Plans, helping you plan for what's to come. Hello everyone, I'm Christina B. Rising and welcome to the Perspective Plan Show, where I help you boost your productivity and stay organized so that you can easily handle whatever life throws at you. I upload new videos and podcasts every single week, so be sure to subscribe so you won't miss anything. Shop for workbooks, printables, and stickers at perspectiveplans.com. And last but not least, this episode would not be possible without the support of our Perspective Plans patrons and channel members. Thank you. Now let's get into this episode. Helping you plan for what's to come. If you want to learn how to be more productive and start doing more in less time, the first step is to be more organized. A lot of people go headfirst into life without even making a daily plan for their most important responsibilities. Performance suffers and frustration levels rise as a result. Nevertheless, you can alter your routines, increase your drive, and start seeing results right now with this comprehensive guide to productivity. It is not necessary to be afraid or stressed out to be able to organize a hectic week with several due dates. There are simple strategies that you can use to assist you, and today we will examine in detail the best productivity hacks, techniques, and suggestions that anybody can use. These pointers will revolutionize your attitude to big projects and chores, paving the road for success in your career, academic pursuits, and your personal life. Dividing big projects into smaller, more manageable jobs is a tried and true method for increasing productivity overall. It is easy to put off starting a large job until later since you don't have a strategy. You may make a daunting task seem more manageable by breaking it down into smaller, more manageable portions. Make time in your day to do these things, ranking them from most important to least. By using this routine, you can keep your stress levels down and your concentration levels up while still making consistent progress. Reducing interruptions is another secret to being a great worker. Allocate certain times each day to concentrate and let others know that they cannot interrupt you when you are truly working. Get your work area in order, disable any alerts that aren't essential, and only keep the tools you really need close by. You can remain focused and get more done if you make your surroundings comfortable for your concentration. Make sure you take frequent pauses to replenish your energy, and you'll be amazed at how easily you can do all of your tasks. Tip 1. Specify the results you are aiming for. Partially completing long-term objectives on a daily or weekly basis becomes much easier when the overall view is maintained. Nobody will be able to surprise you since you will already precisely know what you want to get done and others. Your actions and decisions will be guided by a clear vision that you can easily present when you outline your desired goals. A feeling of purpose and motivation is fostered when you can grasp the larger perspective, which will allow you to see how your efforts connect with larger objectives overall. To make these lofty long-term goals seem more manageable and to guarantee consistent progress, it's helpful to break them down into smaller, more manageable tasks. Not only does this cut down, but it also aids you and your team in setting realistic priorities. Additionally, concrete results serve as a yardstick for evaluation. You can tell whether your team is doing well or if they need to make some changes by checking in with these goals on a regular basis. You can keep the momentum going, boost cooperation, and cut down on inefficiencies by making sure everyone is working toward the same goals. No matter how large or little, this proactive strategy will make sure that everything you do contributes to your organization's progress toward its objectives. Tip 2. Make body doubling a habit. The influence of a body double is evident if you've ever watched a cleaning TikTok or an organization show that motivates you to immediately begin organizing your wardrobe. Working in tandem with another person is known as body doubling in the context of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, also ADHD. Staying focused is easier when you have another person around, even if they aren't exactly trying to steer you in a different direction. Having that atmosphere of others doing the same thing, especially if you're a neurotypical person, you may find that body doubling provides an additional incentive to do tedious or even repetitive activities. Doubling comes in several forms: collaborating with others in an office context, a phone-based method of contacting a buddy, or using things twice for the same job, seeing videos that are a good fit for your goal, and doubling with the producer. Staying focused is simply one of the many advantages of body doubling, which is really more about energy and responsibility. Whether in person or online, just having another human being around may lift your spirits and give you strength. If you and your buddy are both on video calls, you could discover that you're both more productive when you handle your email at the exact same time. When people work together toward a common goal, it may make even the most boring chores become bearable. Virtual options exist for those who would rather work alone, but would still benefit from having a body double. Live study or even co-working sessions on platforms can simulate the experience of working in a team. A live productivity stream or even just some background noise or even just some background music can create the atmosphere of a shared office and help you remain focused. Let body doubling be your productivity weapon of choice by trying out several forms until you discover one that truly works for you. Tip 3, get a new perspective. If you want to be more productive, altering your thinking is the first step. You must have faith in your ability to complete all of your tasks. When you feel like you're not making any progress, it's time to try something new. Take a look at all of the advice that is on this amazing channel. We have like 300 plus videos, and it has truly been a journey. But yeah, choose the video topics you like most to start using right now. For example, you might start going to bed an hour earlier every night, or you could get a new planner and set out 5 minutes each day to plan out what you're going to do. When you find yourself feeling stuck and unproductive, it's time to shake things up. Try some new productivity tips and incorporate them into your routine. Your output will skyrocket if you embrace a development mentality. Reframe failure as learning experiences that might help you improve your overall strategy. With this new outlook, you'll be able to overcome obstacles and keep moving ahead. Take a step back, evaluate, and try something else. If, for instance, a certain strategy isn't producing the desired results you'd like, embracing flexibility is crucial to maintaining momentum and being productive. It may include trying out new tools to simplify your productivity, rearranging your workplace, or even experimenting with time blocking tactics. Reframing your perspective may also be achieved by recognizing and appreciating incremental successes. Confidence and good habits are reinforced when you acknowledge and appreciate your success, no matter how little. Whether it's finishing a little part of a bigger project or checking an item off your to-do list, these kinds of accomplishments are great motivators. To keep yourself motivated and productive, combine this with a routine, such as giving yourself a brief break or even treating yourself to something you like. This will establish a cycle of encouragement and success overall. Tip 4, stay free from the constraints of time. You just need to prioritize what you want to accomplish in order to find the time to complete it. Your priorities right now are whatever you're putting your energy into, even if it's just unconsciously. Now that you know how to control your time, rather than the other way around, figure out how to prioritize your tasks. Just sit for a second and think about how you're spending your overall time. Is your time spent on social media or activities that don't exactly contribute to your overall long-term objectives? Even while relaxing is essential, if you want to make the most of your time, you need to be deliberate about how you spend it. You should prioritize your task when you have established what is most important to you. By changing your perspective, you may get a sense of empowerment by making sure that your calendar prioritizes your most essential task rather than being consumed by immediate concerns. Utilizing time blocking techniques or prioritizing frameworks like the Eisenhower Matrix might help you become better in managing your overall time. Using these techniques, you can plan out your day in advance and avoid letting low priority activities slip through the cracks. It is more important to do the right things than to accomplish everything. The key to feeling satisfied and less overwhelmed is making conscious choices about how you spend your time. This will enable you to make consistent progress toward your objectives without compromising balance. Tip 5, utilize a calendar. The incredible use of a planner defies every description. This incredible application will allow you make a list of things to do in order of importance, keep tabs on your assignments, and set due dates for everything you have. Actually, a student planner and a mental shift will likely provide better results than all of the productivity strategies put together. There are a plethora of effective planners available. You must, however, seek for the ideal one that meets your exact requirements. After searching far and low for the ideal planner, I finally got burnt out enough to make my own planner, and that's how we got Perspective Plans. To be really productive, however, you need to do more than just locate a good planner. You must also put it to good use. Make sure you give yourself time every day to plan out your days, assess your progress toward objectives, and prioritize your chores. Even if it's just for 5 minutes before you turn in for the night, that's enough. Tip 6, lighten your load. Cut connections with things that aren't exactly contributing to your growth by taking stock of your obligations and setting priorities. Zero in on activities that help you reach your activities. Zero in on activities that help you reach your objectives. Say no when necessary and delegate responsibilities. With this addition by subtraction method, you'll have more mental room and energy to focus on what's truly important. Decreasing commitments doesn't imply accomplishing less. It means prioritizing activities that really matter. Examine all of your present responsibilities and determine whether they support your core beliefs and ultimate aspirations. Think about cutting ties if something is taking more time and energy than it's worth. Saying no to unneeded job initiatives or even social commitments could be a part of this process. Creating room in your life will allow you to give your whole attention to the things that make you happy and fulfilled. When possible, assign tasks to others and even seek out assistance. Whether at home or at the office, dividing up tasks allows you more time to focus on the things that really are important to you. Always keep in mind that your time is valuable and that taking steps to preserve it is an act of self-care. Cutting down on responsibilities doesn't imply giving up. Rather, it's a deliberate act of creating a life that supports your aspirations and enables you to truly flourish. If you have tried bullet journaling, time blocking, or just plain old to-do lists but haven't found the right solution to manage your time, then it's time to try out the Hourly Planner Bundle. This is the ultimate planner with everything you need to manage your schedule and get things done today. Featuring 300 plus planner pages with and without sidebars, 100 plus event and holiday labels, and over 2,000 plus planner stickers in 14 unique colors. All this and more can be found in our Hourly Planner Bundle, available in 2 amazing color options at perspectiveplans.com. Paperback edition, now available at Amazon. Helping you plan for what's to come. Tip 7. Form a to-do matrix. When you're really not in the mood to get anything done, make a to-do list instead of a to-do list. It's an alternative to making a list of everything you need to do, is to make a to-do list of all you have actually accomplished during your actual day. An alternative to making a list of everything you need to do is to make a to-do list of all you have actually accomplished during the day. On days when you feel like giving up, making a mental note of everything you've done so far will help you concentrate on the positive and get beyond the things that still need doing. Whether it's getting your desk in order, responding to emails, or getting ready for tomorrow's responsibilities, it's a chance to appreciate even the little successes. Having your accomplishments put out in front of you might give you the confidence to keep going, especially when the going gets tough. By changing your perspective, you may fight off emotions of inefficiency and boost your confidence in your accomplishments. If you want your to-do list to be more than useful, if you want your to-do list to be even more useful, consider dividing your successes into categories: professional, personal, and wellness. Productivity isn't limited to getting things done at work. It also includes taking care of yourself and enjoying your life. And this approach may help you understand how comprehensive your efforts are. Even if you fail to complete a task at work, you may have accomplished another goal, such as going for a walk, preparing a nutritious dinner, and even doing your laundry. Reminding yourself that you made progress, no matter how little, helps you feel accomplished rather than dejected as the day comes to a close. Tip 8. Provide guidance. It is pointless to act without a plan. However, the path your business will follow may be defined if you have an objective in mind. Your objectives should be clearly defined throughout the planning stage. Your staff will be able to maintain your motivation and output with this plan in place. Having a well-defined course of action acts as a compass guiding you to make decisions and complete tasks that get you closer to your end objectives. Your team will be able to save time and energy and accomplish more if they have a clear goal to strive for. By making everything crystal clear, we can put the most important things first and get things done. With no clear goal in mind, even the most jam-packed schedules may get bogged down by scattered, uncoordinated activities. Giving your team members clear goals and objectives might help them work together more effectively. Team members care more about the result when they can see how their work fits into the broader scheme of things. With everyone pulling in the same direction, reaching each goal becomes more of a team effort, which in turn raises morale and productivity, which allows you to remain flexible and responsive, and you'll be able to face obstacles head-on while maintaining focus on the end game if you review and refine your objectives during planning on a regular basis. Tip 9. Overcome your dopamine attachment. You can keep yourself motivated and concentrated when you need to be by keeping your dopamine levels under control. Seek for possibilities to earn rewards in your work. As a reward, do minor tasks and reach many milestones. At the end of each task, cross it off the list. Maintain interest by varying tasks within a bigger aim. Steer clear of the purchasing, browsing, gaming, and binge-watching temptations that promise rapid satisfaction. Take part in a dopamine detox to restore balance to your reward system. Maintaining a healthy equilibrium and warding off burnout are two of the primary goals of dopamine regulation. A satisfying surge of dopamine keeps you going when you divide big jobs into manageable chunks and finish each one. For example, instead of trying to finish the whole report all at once, trying to finish a part and rewarding yourself after you've done so can help you a bit more. Achieving smaller, more maintainable objectives is easier with these micro rewards. In the meantime, keep dopamine drains in your mind. Consumption of mindless internet shopping or even mindless reading on social media may derail your brain's natural reward mechanism and eventually sap your motivation. Instead of letting them get in the way, set aside time for it and think of it as a prize for what you've worked for. Consistently avoiding overstimulation or a dopamine detox can reset your sensitivity, enhancing the pleasure you get from well-deserved times of reward. Tip 10, establish your key performance indicators. You can detect whether your business is heading on the correct path or needs to refocus its efforts by looking at its key performance indicators. In order to conveniently monitor your progress once the job starts, it is helpful to organize the project beforehand and identify your key performance indicator. Establishing KPIs early on in the planning process gives you a leg up when it comes time to measure the efficacy of your initiatives and tactics. Whether you want to know whether your efforts are paying off or if you need to make some major changes, these indications will show you the way. Inefficiency and lost opportunities might result from losing sight of goals or even misinterpreting progress in the absence of well-defined key performance indicators. You can help your team concentrate on what's important by establishing a basis for data-driven decision-making by defining key measures early on. Your company's culture will be more accountable if key performance indicators are tracked regularly. The best way to get everyone on the same page and working toward the same objective is to make sure they know which metrics are being tracked and how their work impacts the final product. In addition, KPIs provide you with real-time insight into your performance, letting you quickly recognize achievements and pinpoint areas that need work. Your organization remains adaptable and quick to respond in a dynamic commercial landscape, thanks to this ongoing feedback loop. Share this awesome episode with someone you know who needs it to help them plan for what's to come. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I hate for you to miss the next episode. Now let's get into our recap. So let's do a quick recap just in case you missed a tip. Tip 1, specify the results you're aiming for. Tip 2, make body doubling a habit. Tip 3, get a new perspective. Tip 4, stay free from the constraints of time. Tip 5, utilize the calendar. Tip 6, lighten your load. Tip 7, form a to-do matrix. Tip 8, provide guidance. Tip 9, overcome dopamine attachment. Tip 10, establish your key performance indicators. I just want to take a moment to thank our patrons and channel members. This episode would not be possible without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support the show, visit patreon.com/perspectiveplans today. Thank you so much for stopping by and pressing play. I truly appreciate it. Let me know down below in the comments or your podcast review what tip you'll be using. Keep planning for what's to come, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.